What's going on, everybody? This is David Geron, owner of Alabama Lawn Management. I just want to take a second to kind of introduce myself. I see a lot of guys putting out a lot of videos about themselves and their business and who they are. So I kind of wanted to get that out there. I know a lot of my customers and probably many of my friends' customers that do lawn care, they get an email or a text saying, hey, I want a quote. Give them a quote, they go cut their grass. I've got customers I've never even met face to face before, haven't had a real conversation with or anything. I know I'm just Alabama Lawn Management and I'm just some company that, charges them money every month. So basically I just want to kind of talk about a little bit about my background real quick so y'all kind of know who I am, who you're dealing with a little more. Of course, I started this business about 4 years ago. Let's stop there and backtrack. Was born in St. Paul, Minnesota. Amazingly Midwesterner. Lived in St. Louis for a year. I consider that I grew up in New Orleans, so I'm a big Saints fan. I lived in Picayune, Mississippi for a little while and then moved up here, and I've been here for 20 plus years in New Market, Huntsville, Alabama for 20 something years now. Of course, did every kind of small job you could think of. I was a bagger at Winn-Dixie. I flipped burgers at McDonald's. I ran windshields, delivered windshields all over North Alabama. All kinds of apparently we're gonna have a storm moving in. Just did all kinds of stuff growing up. Ended up in a warehouse job at a pharmaceutical company here that basically really brought me to who I professionally am today, I guess. I also worked in lawn care growing up. But anyway, got in the warehouse at the pharmaceutical company. At that place, I was able to go from that to basically a medial office position that I did order processing, then finally got into account management in the customer service department where I started to blossom professionally, and I learned a lot of how to handle emails and do stuff like that. I was able to actually get my degree in accounting during that time that I was in the office at the pharmaceutical company. My wife of almost 10 years now, actually, and September 3rd, I'll be our 10th anniversary. During the same time, she got her business management degree, and I got my accounting degree. So we were very excited, felt very accomplished with these degrees. Now, she's done a lot better actually putting her degree to use as far as the corporate world, but I haven't had so much of the luck. I figured I'd retire with this pharmaceutical company. They ended up getting bought out, chopped the whole division. I was laid off along with about 1,800 others. So then I was looking for jobs. I picked up a small job at a small promotional product place, and I learned there very quickly what kind of leader I do not want to be. The owner there, we didn't get along. I didn't like how she ran the place. I had great leadership all growing up, whether I worked at American Eagle, I worked for the Qualitas Pharmaceuticals. My boss there, my female boss there was awesome. All my male bosses, everybody's been an inspiration. They've taught me a lot except for this lady. She taught me the other side. They all taught me what to do and how to be a good person, be a good leader. She taught me what not to do, which is great to learn. And I always reference the Jocko Willink good. That didn't work out. It was good. I learned a lot. And I also learned small business, and that's something I want to get into. Well, growing up, I did lawn care and landscaping for a bigger company here for about 3 years. And I was like, you know what, let me try that. And a lot of people ask, were you scared? Were you nervous? Not really. I knew I could do it. I knew I could handle it. And maybe it was ignorance at the time. And not to mention during this time that I got laid off, we had our daughter. She was born in September of 2016. I started this in March of 2017. And so I knew I had to go out and hustle and make ends meet. And it's been a long 4 years, been a rough ride, been a good ride. Between both of us, my wife has vastly improved in her position and her job. Of course, lawn care has gotten a lot better for me. I've learned how to basically build out, shave, and this year I'm really learning to try to focus more on that shave and provide better quality and obviously a better price so that we can be where we want to be, live the life we want to live, but also provide my customers quality and stuff that they'll be happy with. And I'm hoping that anybody maybe new that's seeing this will see that and be like, hey, this guy, he knows what he's doing. He's got his degree. He's got a little family. He's trying to take care of them. Hey, this is the kind of guy we want cutting our grass. Right now, I'm a solo operator. I do this by myself. I don't have any help. This year I was doing almost 60 yards a week by myself, whether they're weekly or bi-weekly, and we're trying to get everybody to go weekly. It's just so much better on your yard, but that's digressing. But I learned that's almost too much for me, at least at the distances I'm driving. So scaled back, I'm down to about 52 yards a week at the time of this recording. It is a lot easier. We're trying to get through some hurricanes, some weather, so I kind of time-stamped this video. And basically now we're going into fall, that transition, and we'll be getting into me doing Christmas lights and stuff at the end of that. But it's been a great 4 years with my daughter. My wife's had a lot of headaches with work, so she's actually kind of done the same thing. She scaled back. She ended up quitting her job. She's taken another job that's less money, but she's happier. And that's kind of what I've learned. I've watched a lot from her, learned a lot from her, and seeing how hard she pushes and how much she works. And she realized she couldn't give the quality that she wanted to give because it was overwhelming. And she's very, very quality driven. She wants her customers happy. She wants everybody happy. And I've learned that that's the way it should be. And watching her work 12, 15 hours a day, working weekends and nights and just all this stuff just for this job, or the past 2 jobs she's had, and it's just burnt her out. And she's had to take a step back, and I'm proud for her taking that step back, because I believe mentally you need to be more sound than financially. Almost. Finances are great, but if you're not mentally sound, finances don't mean much. So that's what I've been doing, starting to scale back my business to be happier. And that's where we're sitting now. This is my 4th year. I'll be going to my 5th year of lawn care next year. Very excited to see what it brings. See what we do differently at that point. But that's what all I want to do is kind of give you all a background of who I am, where I'm from, where I'm going. If you'd like to follow this as a channel, I mean, you can follow it if you want. I'm just going to do reviews on things I like, things I don't like, business advice, business stuff, whatever I feel like. And so if you just want to follow along and see what's going on in your lawn care provider's life, sounds exciting, doesn't it? Yeah, buddy. But yeah, hop on there, check it out. But I just want to introduce myself here to where if you're looking for a lawn care provider, hey, I'm putting myself out there. You see me, David Geron. This is the guy that's going to be on your yard, at least for the foreseeable future. I might try to get a helper at some point, who knows. But at least you know who is on your property 90% of the time. Well, right now, 100% of the time. There is nobody else, and I don't know if I want to deal with the headaches. So 100% of the time, it's going to be me. So anytime you have any problems or anything, you can come right to me with them. We can get them fixed, communicate, do what we need to do. So I hope this reaches the right people, and this will make you more comfortable in hiring Alabama Lawn Management to take care of your yard. Hey, y'all have a good one, and roll tide.